What is up, everybody? My name is Christoph, and this is Extra Normal Podcast, where we tell abnormal stories for these extra normal times. Alongside me is
Brianna. Hey guys, what's up?
what's going on, and we have a very special guest, maybe the most special in our little realm, in our world. We have Clementine on the special Father's Day episode, who is our daughter in the flesh. You want to say hi?
Hi.
First off, I want to ask you, what do you know about the podcast? How many episodes have you listened to? Would you say you're a fan?
I listened to none.
I know.
Well, I have heard some clips, though.
Yeah. The ones we don't let you listen to episodes because Daddy has a foul mouth.
Hey, speaking of daddies, happy Father's Day
That's
to
right.
all the dads, and especially the one sitting right next to Clementine.
Especially the host with the most, the ghost host with the most. Hey, Clementine, do you believe in ghosts? We're going to just start off. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
You don't believe they're real?
Well,
what about?
I'm kind of in a stretch between because there is proof, but we don't know if the proof is real or fake. So I'm kind of
good point.
Camera trickery? Do you think of it's mainly camera tricks?
CGI?
Camera tricks?
What?
A trick of the eye?
I don't know.
People just try to make funny videos to scare us.
Well, it might be real also. You got to think about that too.
Yeah, you do have to think about that.
You know, sometimes you also got to think that sometimes nothing's real on the internet, you know? So.
Yeah, the internet, you're already wise beyond your years. The internet is sometimes.
There's a lot of fake news out there.
Of lies. Can I ask you a question, Clementine?
Yes.
What I want to know, because we are far from school age. Like, we haven't been to school in a very long time. What's the scoop on the scene in school? Are the kids talking about like Bigfoots, chupacabras, aliens, ghosts? What do the kids talk about, like, in terms of the weird stuff at school?
Well,
want me to say the name?
Is it the Jersey Devil?
What?
That's a guy.
Bloody.
Oh
no! Don't you dare!
So that's a conversation that you brought it up to us.
Bloody MARY.
And you've been scared. You've been incredibly scared.
Yeah.
What else do they talk? Do the kids at your school talk about aliens, or no? Is that kind of not?
Cool? Probably talked about it once or twice.
Just once, and you guys got over it. You're like, this is rubbish.
Yeah.
What'd you guys say? Was the consensus they believed aliens were coming?
Well, they talked about like there's only once.
Okay.
I talked with my friends and asked them if they thought aliens were real. Some of them said yes, some of them said no.
So you prompted the question. You're the one who brought it up. Huh?
Is your feelings about aliens the same as ghosts?
Kind of on the fence.
Honestly, I don't believe in aliens.
Okay.
Where's the womp 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 sound?
This is going to upset your mother a little bit. Not really.
Wrong one.
But so you don't believe they're around? You don't think there's flying little aliens waving at you?
Well, you got to think of the scientific side.
Okay.
You know, like we can't always go to like the internet or YouTube to find our stuff. You know, you have to be scientific. You know.
But what if like somebody said that they saw something, and maybe it was somebody that you really trusted, and you were like, that person would never lie.
That person is your mother.
And that would be me.
Yeah.
Oh, if I told you I saw an alien, then would that open your mind a little bit more? Or will you still be though? I've never seen it. I've never seen an alien, but I'm just saying, like, if somebody you trusted told you.
Well, honestly, if you told me, I think you'd be young. I think you'd be lying because you always try to get me to believe in aliens.
No, always trying to on the con. What do you think? I got to ask you this, Clementine. What do you think? Oh, so an alien comes knocking on our door, right?
Mhm.
And he
His
asks,
name's Fred.
he's like, "Oh, I've had such a long trip. Can you please feed me the best Earth food?" What would you give him? Would you give him cheese? Well, how would you pitch the Earth? Would you give him like
CPK.
CPK?
We're not getting paid to advertise them, by the way.
No.
Honestly, I'd give him the worst food in the world.
Oh, to try to get him to leave.
You know what? That's a
Yes.
smart tactic because usually, like panhandlers, if you keep giving them, they expect more and more and more, and they won't go away.
So you're saying
They'd
you're
be
going
like
to
a raccoon and want to live with you.
You're going to give an alien just straight diarrhea so that hopefully he'll leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Food poisoning is an interesting thing. But what if he comes back and he's really angry? He says, "I'm going to punch you alien style," which pretty hurts.
Well, then I'm going to punch
I'm going to
him.
clobber you alien style.
Well, then I'm going to beat him up.
You think you could beat up an alien?
Yeah, I can beat up an alien.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
Sorry, Brianna, you're kind of out of the podcast right now. Feel free to ask away, but I have another question for Clementine. How tall? So if aliens exist, right? We're not saying that you believe. I'm not trying to put you in that box. But if they did exist, how tall do you think aliens are? Do you think they're little guys or they're like super tall guys? Or do you think it varies? Like there's like a little runt of the family.
If they were real, I think they'd be small because no scientists have seen anything.
Oh, so that's how they get around. They get their little.
I believe they're all different sizes, shapes, and colors, just like humans.
Well, then they wouldn't be able to survive. Someone would have seen an alien or something.
There's many people that have said they've seen aliens. So, what's the percentage
of people who say they've seen
like
an alien?
believers and non-believers? I wonder. We should Google.
Well, let's look it up.
Let's look it up.
Why don't you ask your daughter a question? Oh, I have a question for her too.
Why do you have so much questions?
That's part of the podcast.
I'm very
he keeps me on my toes the entire time.
Clementine, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Let
me ask her. So, Clementine, if you met an alien that was like the one in the movie E.T. and he was friendly, would you help him? Like, say he got injured in his craft. Like, would you try to help him phone home?
Well, I'd find out if I could trust him first.
Would you hide him from us, like that movie E.T.? You wouldn't hide him from us, right? You tell us, right?
She would be way too excited to tell me, at least.
Oh, she'd probably hide it from you because you'd probably smother it, like our cat. If she found an alien,
cat loves me. Hey,
it's
a mutual love relationship between me and
the alien
a
in the
cat.
closet and obsess if the aliens had enough food or healthy and all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
you'd smother them.
I would just like our daughter, make sure she's okay.
Well, so you're saying an alien is now your daughter.
She wouldn't tell me about the alien because she'd be worried.
She wanted to still have the number one priority status.
She's the number one.
I'm
a number one.
Would you get jealous of an alien? You would, huh? If it came.
No.
No? What if your cousin, he found an alien? Would you be jealous that he was the first one to discover an alien?
No, I'd feel proud for him.
Yeah, family. You feel family pride. I love it. Yeah, that's the right attitude.
See, speaking of
right attitudes, Clementine.
Right here, this cat's right here.
What if I told you on this podcast I broke news that your father is part Bigfoot? I'm part English and part Bigfoot. Would you tell people at school that you're part Bigfoot? Wouldn't that be pretty cool? Or would you hide it? Would you be embarrassed to be part Bigfoot?
I would hide it.
Why would you hide it?
People would
you
come
gotta be proud
after
if you're,
me.
Who?
People would come after me.
Well, like, you got a Bigfoot as a dad.
Scientists.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Like.
But would you love me any less if I were Bigfoot? And I started embracing my Bigfoot. I'm like, we're moving to the forest, Clementine.
She's hesitating.
Would you move to the forest if we fully embrace Bigfootness?
No.
No, you wouldn't move.
Then I wouldn't have my cat. So.
They
Oh,
can
you
come.
wouldn't have to worry about it because I would eat the cats before. Once I'm a
What?
Bigfoot, it's Cat City.
No.
It's a cat buffet. No?
How about you ask him a question? Or
Ask
you
me
could
a
ask me a
question.
question.
Ask away from an expert, a
Why
certified
do you
expert.
think people eat cats?
Because they're food.
It's the only resource in some countries. But
Yeah.
Oh.
It's it's circle life stuff.
Yeah.
We have the privilege and the benefit
Okay.
to. Okay. You got it. Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Enough knowledge talking.
Okay. Let's talk stupid for a second.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. So, do you have any
Okay,
questions for
Can
us
I
as
ask
certified
you,
experts?
can I ask you one more question about aliens?
So
You truly believe that
I get it.
in
So
a
that's how I feel
galaxy
sometimes.
far, far away,
Uh-huh.
there's no other
There's no Star
type of
Wars.
life. Like
No.
they don't even have to be like there could be a cat
I
planet. What if there's a cat
I
planet?
didn't say that. I said
getting
that there
intense.
might not be any ones on
Oh,
like
boy.
any other planet. I think there might be in another universe.
Yeah,
but I
far
didn't,
far away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
say it
All right.
wasn't
You
in.
go ahead.
they're
and ask
waving
questions.
from very, very, very far away. Do you think anybody's when you look
Hey,
up at the sky?
Hey, my turn.
Okay, go ahead.
You can ask your question after I ask my question.
Sorry, the cat's butt's bonking.
Yeah, get him off.
What
Get him
is
out of here. Kick him out.
Oh,
Nope.
now I want my cat.
Now it's buzzing.
Don't blame the cat.
No,
He's so cute.
I'll wait. Don't worry. I'll wait.
Oh, you could hear his purring noise.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
so, Daddy,
Yes.
what would you do if the cats were half alien?
I would actually like them now. I would embrace
Why?
them. I would put them in a like a little circus and show them off as half cat, half alien. Kalian. The Kalian twins.
Oh,
You like that, right?
actually,
You like that?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
that.
We could probably sell. How many people do you think you could sell a ticket if to kids at your school if you said you had a half cat, half alien? Do you think
I-
a few
I
would
don't-
buy tickets?
To be honest, I don't think any kid would come, but I think some adults that believe in aliens.
Kids are too
And
smart.
Like
cat
you
lovers
guys.
would be there
Yeah,
for sure.
we could sell this. We could totally sell this. We could totally.
What other questions do you have for us?
This is open. This is a Ask Us Anything
Mommy,
kid edition.
Mm-hmm. If you ask me why I like Halloween so much,
Ask it. Ask it. Grill her on
why
it. Grill her.
do you like aliens so much?
aliens.
Yeah, you've never
Yeah.
even met one. Why do you like them so much? We're right here.
I think because as a child, I've always been, and that's probably where you get it. I know you get it from Daddy too, but like I've always been a dreamer,
Mm.
and I've always like live a world in a fantasy, and I still do. So I think that in the fantasy world, there's multiverses of just different like styles of myself where I could be aliens, and I just love the idea that there's such a big universe out there. And I when I watched like a bunch of sci-fi movies, I'm just like, but what if there was something like that out there? And it just opens my mind to all the possibility. And I think just knowing that we're not alone is a really cool thing. And I just wonder how they do things on their planet, Do you want to close that window?
Yeah, I'm gonna close the window.
Got a dog barking in the podcast. So that's why. Did I answer your question? Does that make sense?
So you think there's other multiverses like the Avengers movie or
Mhm. I think that's a possibility.
think
I don't really
One big comic book.
I don't really understand it. Like I can't wrap my head around exactly how it all works with bending time and what have you. But I believe that it is a possibility, and I'm open-minded to it. So,
Wow, how open-minded of you.
and I think that, we're getting closer and closer with our, science and technology to to go to other planets and possibly, meet other beings and things like that, which is really cool.
Clementine, would you live on
Inspiring.
Mars? Would you live on Mars if you could? And everything's there, your buddies, and we're there.
Your
and
cats.
yeah, it's just everything's a little more red and sandy. Would you think that would be cool to explore like a new planet?
I would like being on a new planet. It's just I like Earth is cool weather.
It's comfy.
Yeah, and comfy.
All my favorite snacks are on this planet.
Yeah.
Would you? We should have we should have got before this episode. We should have got the little NASA food. Have you ever tried that NASA food they eat? That's like foam.
Ugh.
They have to eat isn't it like foam?
So it makes your poop come out like foam?
Maybe.
Can you imagine after they poop
Like
and
the
they're
firework snakes?
and it's flying around in space? You have to what do they do? They have one of those butterfly catchers to catch their poop.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah.
so they poop in the air and then they.
There's no gravity.
Wait, are there toilets on spaceships?
How can there be?
Does
I
NASA
guess
have a toilet?
I guess they can. There's that thing that makes gravity, right? No gravity. There's because there's zero gravity there. So they're floating.
What happens when you fart in space? Space.
Poop bubble.
Oh, here we go. You ready for a fact?
Yeah.
I wouldn't share this with your school, but you could share this with your buddies. Astronauts can fart in space. In fact, they can fart a lot. They fart a lot more. So as you go up in space, you get more gassy.
Oh God!
How much?
I never go to space with Daddy.
How much farting do you think I would do in space? Just be constantly
Infinite. I think
in
you do
space.
infinite.
There is no gravity to pull liquids and solids down to the bottom of the digestive system, while gases stay up top and get forced back through the esophagus as a burp. Oh, so
What?
you're burping farts too.
What?
You're farting burps and you're burping farts. Does this change your mind about going into space?
Yes, very.
You don't want to be an astronaut?
How many years does it take to get to Mars?
I mean, we haven't been. I don't know. No, baby.
None of that and no.
Hey, Clementine, have you ever heard of Marvin the Martian?
Of course, you made me watch Looney Tunes.
Okay.
What about Mighty Mouse?
What the hell is that?
Whoa!
Here I come to save the day. No, we don't let our child cuss.
No, that's not the kind of language we condone on this podcast.
We're gonna
either.
cut that out of the podcast.
We're gonna get kicked out of podcast town. Foul mouth Clementine over here.
Well, you guys always say bad words.
What does that have to do with you? Tell you this: when you get that diploma from graduating high school,
Yeah,
that'll be a difference. You'll be an adult when you turn 18.
you could say I got a fucking diploma when you're 18.
Yep. You want to ask us something?
Yeah, ask us.
Ask me. Oh, she's yawning.
Oh no. Oh no,
crowd.
she's rubbing her eyes. We might actually encourage early bedtime, actually.
How dare you?
Don't tap, babies. Thank you. Okay. We're losing it. We're losing her. All right.
Can I go get my cat?
Yes.
Yes, you can go get your cat.
I'll ask Daddy a question.
Ask me a question. This is a rare thing. Clementine, usually, just so you know, as you're grabbing the cat, you can step out. But usually I'm the one asking all the questions. I'm doing the tough hitting questions.
You just like to though. That's like
I'm a very curious
your
person.
thing.
I'm a very curious person. Like, do people fart in
Watch
space?
your step, please.
Do you fart in space? I want to
Go.
know.
You're fine. Turn the light on. You're
Turn all the
fine.
lights on. Oh,
She's being scared.
yeah,
He's gonna just jump off you anyways. You already
he's
know.
gonna be crazy. What was your question to me?
Why are you so skeptical?
Spectacles.
Tested.
No.
Why are you so skeptical about ghosts?
Ghosts?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it seems like
Is it because they scare you?
I think partially is if if you go on the premise that ghosts exist, then there has.
Beautiful.
Oh no, she's got control of the board. Oh my god, she's gonna lose it.
Keep going.
But what I think if there's
That's the favorite one. That's the one.
I think if there's ghosts, there's
You can keep talking.
there's how many billions of people have moved on? Like there would have to be billions of ghosts. Thank you. It seems so hard to replicate as an actual natural phenomenon.
Okay, you pressed them all.
You did it. Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you have to remember that, like,
what do I have to remember?
Ghosts, they move on. Like, so some are here.
Like the crow?
Because they just haven't moved on yet.
Oh, no.
And we don't know the reason why until it's, Judgment Day.
Yeah, I guess,
singing
but
in the microphone or
singing in. Oh, you Clementine. Let me ask you this: are you done with this? Have you given all your input, or would you like to carry on?
It's Father's Day, by the way. Just a friendly reminder.
It's okay. We could wrap this one up.
Daddy, why are you being so paranoid about extra normal things?
What? I'm paranoid?
No, why do you barely believe?
Barely believe?
Yes.
I don't.
Part of it is being paranoid. You're right, because he's too scared to be open-minded because he's worried, like, if he does believe that he won't be able to sleep at night.
No, I think to answer your question, can I answer your question, Clementine? Can I answer your question here, Clementine? Clementine, let me answer your question. I'll take it one point at a time. So why don't I know you have the finger on that button.
Just talk.
But when I say something, it's just going to be a button push. She's got it
Let
geared
him
up.
I won't.
Falling into a trap.
I won't.
Okay. I think that I have a healthy sense because I think one of the issues, the reason why I have I think a healthy skepticism towards this stuff is because if you believe everything that people push on you as being if you believe in every cryptid, if you believe in every UFO sighting, if you believe in every ghost story, then it's hard to, you just end up believing, and it's hard to for me, that's hard to just take that into account. So I go in skeptical, wanting to be proven right, and I think I've made.
But you don't think there's people like me that are just more in touch with that?
Oh, you mean in terms of sensing stuff?
Yeah.
Probably.
We have that energy where we can just feel things more than other people. And I've never really embraced mine because I'm scared.
Why not for her? Why am I the victim of this button pushing?
What do you mean?
She's about to push the button. She never pushed it for you. Only for me.
Because it's Father's Day.
Travesty. This is an injustice of justice.
Day. Happy Father's Day.
There we go. Hey now. Hey everybody. We're back. Clementine, do you have any feelings about our podcast? Do you like the fact that we do a podcast, or does it embarrass you? Or does it bore you?
Bores me.
Oh yeah.
Why?
It's just because it's just grown adults talking. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's grown adults talking
Yeah.
for an hour, and you can't handle that. Do you think you and your buddies could do a podcast if you all got together? You think you'd get bored and start running away?
I think we'd be very entertained doing a podcast about nothing.
About school life, about the principal, talking
about
trash
everything.
on the principal, hoping it doesn't get to her.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Well, this has been a special segment of Extra Normal Podcast.
Are you sure there's nothing else you want to ask? Well, Clementine, we really appreciate you coming on and being a part of Extra Normal Junior.
Do you like that name, by the way, Extra Normal Junior? Or doesn't embarrass you at the age you're at now?
That's your answer.
Is that my answer? What is
Yeah,
the answer?
that's your answer.
You know what? I will take ownership.
That's
That
your
was my
answer.
fault that I showed her the buttons.
Yeah, you created a monster. This is
who you call monster.
she's a cryptid. She's
my little monster.
She's the California button pusher.
She's mommy's little monster.
Hey, Clementine, what's your sense of Halloween? Do you like Halloween still?
Meh.
You take it or leave it?
Meh.
Does it bug you how much?
You like Halloween? You even told me last year, like, Mommy,
Yeah.
I really do like Halloween. You know, you always talk about it all the time, so I just don't want you to think that, like, you know. But I do like it. Hey, she pressed it for me. Are you happy?
Yeah. No, still not. Thank you. So you take or leave Halloween, even the cool costumes. You don't think you're gonna love it as a?
All right, we don't have to celebrate Halloween this year. You don't want to celebrate Halloween?
Hmm?
How about we don't celebrate Halloween at all? No costumes.
Move right on to Turkey
No
Day.
decorations. No candy.
You did it.
Really?
You did it.
Well, that's your answer. Well, actually, I do like Halloween because I like dressing up. But
Mm-hmm. What's your sweetest Halloween costume so far? What is a Halloween costume you're most proud of? Do you remember most of them?
I think I could do better for all of them. I think
Oh, okay. Room
I've
for
worked
improvement.
very hard on some of your
Uh-oh.
costumes.
Uh-oh.
Especially the Wreck-It Ralph one. What's her name?
I'm
Vanellope?
Vanellope?
sorry.
Vanellope. I made. We should post it on our
Okay, the table
Insta.
piece.
I made out of a cardboard box a race car for her with real candy sprinkles and paint and made it light up. It was pretty epic.
That was a great costume. What's your favorite costume?
Actually, I do like that costume.
Yeah.
What's like your shining moment for you've had more?
You know what?
time
I
on
think
this earth. What's your shining
it's simple,
moment?
but I think for my favorite was when we went to New Orleans and I did a zombie Marilyn Monroe and you did a zombie Elvis.
That was fun.
That was really cute.
Have you seen?
Because
pictures of
it's
that
like
sometime?
I've never really seen. You've seen Marilyn, you see Elvis, but the fact that we were zombies, I thought that was kind of cute.
That was fun. That was a whole lot of costumes.
Yeah, I loved our Hello Kitty and Kuropi, especially your Kuropi costume.
Thank you, Clementine. Are you ready for a ghost tour? Do you think you have the guts to go on a ghost tour?
Remember how freaked out you got last year when I told you me and Daddy were going on one?
Yeah, you thought we're gonna like the haunted mansion. We're gonna carry the ghost home. Are you ready to go on a ghost tour, Clementine?
Sounds like a no.
That's a no. For such a skeptic, you said you didn't believe. What are you so scared of?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's not. She's refusing. She's doing a silent protest with the mic. She's refusing to speak in the mic anymore.
Are we done?
I don't know.
If you want to be done, why don't you say some last things like thank you for having me on?
Do you want to
Talk to everybody. Tell them to like and subscribe.
Is there anything you want to plug?
Please like and subscribe.
Well, this has been a don't do it.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And thank you for being here tonight. And we will see you on the flip side.
And make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on all the social medias. Email us at extranormalpodcast@gmail.com for all those fun stuff. And thank you so much for watching, listening, and all that jazz.
Perfect.